What's up, everybody? It's Alfredo at the Vice here today, and we are going to tie a 401k Baetis. This is my version of it, and yeah, let's just get started. We're gonna put a size 16 Hooke-FireHole hook, 419, and it's a barbless dry fly hook. These hooks are pretty sharp and they're pretty fun to tie on. So let's just slam the hook in the vise here. And just be mindful of the point because, like I said, they're pretty sharp. And then we're gonna dress the hook with some dark tan A-dot thread. I like small thread because it's easier to tie smaller flies. So I'll just dress up the hook a little bit, cut off the excess, and then first thing, you're gonna tie on the tails of this Baetis mayfly blueing olive bug. And you could use mayfly tails, but I use this synthetic plant. I got it, I think at Michael's or something, but it's a fake grass. But what I like about it is when I take, if you could see this, it has little grooves. Just looks a little bit more buggy, realistic, I guess. I don't know, but I'm just gonna measure about a hook length for the tails, and then I'm gonna put it on. Put them on. So just add these bad boys on here. Go down the hook. There you go, and then go back of the hook. And then I'm just gonna cut off the excess here. And with the tails, to make them like spread out a little bit more, I like to prune them out prior, and then when I go all the way to the back, I thread them through. So like so. And then it kind of just spreads them out for you. You only need to do it like once, but you can do as many times as you want. Then I go back up, and then second thing we add is this Turkey Biot Cool Body. I use Nature Spirit and a light olive. You can use a dark green or a black, depending on what type of bug you're going directly for. Like if you're going for a blue wing olive, I'd go for like a darker color, like a dark green or something. But you can always color them. That's why I have markers. You can always color them however, but either way, I got this dark olive on here, or light olive, sorry. Dress this on, this Biot for the body. Go all the way to the back, and then back up to about here. I'm not very clean tire, so it doesn't really matter to me. If it looks like a bug, I'm good. So just go up the body like so. Oh, I got two on there. Didn't even realize it. So, yeah. Attach that. You don't want to go all the way to the end of the hook because you're going to be putting quite a bit of stuff on there. And since it's a smaller hook, you don't really want to overload that eye. And that's a problem that I have myself. So just be wary of that. So next thing you're going to do is put in the Hackle. And I use a Whiting's Farm bugger pack. It's like this barred Grizzly style Hackle, and since it's size 16, measure it out. So like find one of these like smaller ones, and if you have a Hackle gauge, that's good, but just try to go as like small as you can, or big as you can. It's no like preference. It's really, you don't want it to be too big. You don't want to put like a size like 6 or 8 hackle on there, but you know, anywhere from like 10 to 18 is good. Then I'm gonna prune this back a bit. And then cut that off. And then peel these off. Just so you can get better purchase on the hook. I'm just gonna attach this guy here. And go back. Keep that there. Next thing, you're gonna put the wing on. I like to use this CDC from Hareline. It's a brown. And to get a good wing, I like to use 2 pieces of CDC and put them together. You could use one. You could get away with using one, but I feel like you get like a buggier wing when you use 2. But again, that's preference, you know. But the buggier it looks, the better I think it fetches. But so I got 2 of them together and I push them together like that, and then I prune them kind of like that prior to putting it on the hook to make a good wing per se. And then you do like a soft wrap just so you could like adjust to the size you want of wing. So you could adjust. There you go. That's about good for me. Go back up. So it's good and locked in there. I'm gonna cut off this excess, or extra, whatever. So that's pretty good for me. Then I use this Antron as like an indicator, and what you could do, it's pretty thick stuff, so you could pull it apart and create like something really wispy like this, because even then it's still pretty big. And then you put this on there. On top, just prune it back, pull it back. There you go. And then I cut it about the height of where the wing will be. That's good. Next step, I use a Arizona semi-seal dub, and I use the dark olive color. It's got like some like flash in there and whatnot. It's pretty good stuff. You don't need that much. You don't need like a wisp like that. Maybe even a little bit more, but we'll see. I just put it on. Yeah, I'll get a little bit more. You don't need much. Just enough to create a little bit of a head. So the next step, you prune this wing back and you go behind it once or twice, sometimes even 4 times, and it makes your wing go up like that. And then you dress the rest of the body. Then you take your hackle and you dress it. I like to do maybe 1 or about 3 wraps is good. And then you adhere it. I know it doesn't look pretty now, but give me a sec. So you cut the excess off, and then I like to prune or pull back the feathers a bit, you know, and then create a little bit of a head, and then I'll clean it up better. Then you can whip finish it, hand finish it, whatever. I like to whip finish So I do a front to back whip finish. And you're good to go. Then you could, if you have any stragglers, you could clean them up around the head. Got this buggy little 401k Baetis. And you can finish it however. I like to use resin. You could use tying cement or whatever. I use Solarez bone dry on my flies. I like to finish them, all my flies like that. They just seem to last a little bit longer, and I don't know, it's quicker because there's no waiting on drying and whatnot, but you know, personal preference. Give it a little torch. Nothing major, and there you go. You got your 401k Baetis. Thanks for watching.